This is faster than any car in this game is technically able to go! Oh, man! And why is that? How is that? Well, that's because this car right here has a very specific type of exploit on it. What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and you need to change your parts if you did this, or they will delete them. Ivory Tower will be deleting your parts if you don't do this. Thank you, Ford, for the $5. Because if you don't change them, say goodbye to those parts. And the thing is, I went nuts with this. So not only do I have double pure on this part right here, I have double skilled on this part right here. I have double on almost anything and everything. Double pure there. We have a double part set, a double XP set, a double buck set. Oh dear, so many of our parts are gonna get nuked. And all these sets I'm gonna have to change back. So if you haven't realized by now, what this exploit used to be was an exploit where you could go in game and put two of the same affix on a part. You could put the same affix, which shouldn't be possible, having the same on both sides, because normally if you have one on one side, it bans you from putting that same one on the other side. And what this exploit did was it let you put the same one on both sides using some really weird and janky and messed up UI design so that a part could have both being the same. And this literally affected everything. There was not a single feature in the game unaffected by this exploit. As you can see, it broke the leaderboard. I'm 15th in the world on this skill now. It destroyed every leaderboard in the game. It made buying cars for the custom show way easier because, well, you had all the money, because it also destroyed the best money method in the game as well. So it made money way easier. It made XP way easier. It destroyed the summit as well, because obviously if you have a double pure set, it makes your car, believe it or not, a lot faster. You could basically have the most powerful nitrous ever possible. What the hell is that name? Lil Wave? What the hell is Lil Wave? And well, how did you used to be able to do this? Well, here's the clip. So this is how you do it. This is a buck part. So what you do is go into here and then mess around with your affixes. And now this is where I need to make the disclaimer. You can only do this on PC, and I'll explain why. And also, for some confusion, remember this menu. Remember that I can go left and right and down and select all these parts, right? Keep that in mind. So first and foremost, you want bucks on one of your parts. On the entire, out of your entire part set, you just want whichever one you're trying to get double of, you want it on one side. That's all you need. And then all you need is just one part that has the same affix on the other side. So I'm going to do it here. I'm just going to put bucks on this side of this part. So now I have one part with bucks on the right and one part with bucks on the left. And that's all I need to do. Because now it's as simple as this. You open the menu. Whether it's at the top or whether it's at the bottom, you just open the menu. Then you click Y or triangle for multi-scrap. This is what breaks the game. You can then close the multi-scrap menu. And now, remember that right, left, up, and down menu that I showed you? If you pay attention to right below me, you'll notice that when I click right, left, up, and down, I'm now moving through all of those parts. Like, if I go one right, it'll put me back to the stock part. If I go back left, it'll put me there. If I go up, it puts me to the brakes. If I go down, it puts me to the ECU, motor core, exhaust, suspension, tires. So now I can basically, since I've taken this affix from the right of this part, I can now put it on the right of any other part. I can even put it on purple parts, which is crazy. But instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down to this one, where as you can see, I already have bucks on the left. The reason it doesn't work on PlayStation, Xbox, is because now you need your mouse to hand select the part. when it's on the one matching, you just go click, click. And now we have double bucks. And you just do this for every one of them. You can either maximize these, then put them on the next part, and then maximize them, and then put them on the next part. But it's that simple. If you want to now go off of this, though, you'll be stuck. You just open the menu, close the menu again. Honestly, the one I'm most upset about, and I wish I actually did grind, is that it made getting parts so much easier. Because getting parts in this game is such a slog. So, what's happened recently? One is that they've patched the bug. You know, if I do anything here, I can't bring up the different things that would let this bug happen anymore. So no messing around with the affixes for me. But they did way more than just patch it. They made a threat. So here are the patch notes for the brand new update. Now, there was a lot of good stuff in here, a lot of stuff that's actually pretty cool, some stuff that cost me 20 million bucks and 40 pounds, but that's neither here nor there. That's a different video is what that is. But they did a lot of just little fixes, and yes, they very much broke the game this update too. Hopefully they're gonna patch all those little breakages that they did. But, more importantly, what they did all the way, okay, whoa, here you go. Fix affixes part limitation. You can no longer use multiple of the same affix parts on a single part. During the maintenance on July 10th, we will be removing all performance parts that have double affixes. If you want to keep your legendary parts, make sure to remove the double affix before July 10th to avoid losing them. Now here's the thing. They haven't posted this anywhere themselves, and that kind of worries me. But I can keep my double nitrous until then. But yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm making this very drastic video about, hey guys, you need to patch your cars. Hopefully at some point they will actually tell you, but it's a very little window that they're leaving. Whoa, the double nitrous is so powerful. But yeah, that's why I'm making this very dramatically titled video, to make sure that you know that you need to patch your parts. You need to fix your parts, or else they're going to get nuked. I will never understand why people need to cheat. It depends what you consider cheating though, right? I mean, doing something unintended in the game, I guess that's technically cheating. But it's more so an exploit. It's like taking a shortcut in a race, because it's still something in-game, unintended, sure, but if you're cutting some grass, I don't think that makes you too much of a cheater in a racing game. Maybe in an actual race, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. They should leave it available on free roam. I see no reason why they should take it off. I get why you don't want it for races. I mean, how would that work, though, right? It's not cheating in free roam. Okay. Double affixes was pretty immaculate. Everything was better, especially the awful, abysmal, outright disgusting grind. Yeah. The fact, like, you gotta bear in mind, sure, maybe using double nitrous, right, in a race, that's kind of unfortunate. But it did way more than just give you double nitrous. It patched out the torturous grind that this game is, right? Cheating would indicate that external environments influence how the game works. Yeah, in my head, cheating is like modding your car to be faster. This was just using a bug that was in-game to your own benefit. So go on the game. If you did this exploit, go on the game and patch your cars. Make sure you do that before July 10th. But I also have to say that I will, over the next week, before July 10th, I will be filming videos on all of my double affixed parts. We're talking double skilled, we're talking double nitrous, we're talking double bucks. We are gonna see everything. And a good point that someone mentioned before you complain, they did announce that they will also be changing every single leaderboard affected. But hey, here's the thing, Ivory Tower. Every leaderboard affected is every leaderboard. Every single leaderboard in the game was affected. So make sure you do something about it before July 10th, June 10th. What month are we in? This month's 10th. You've been warned. Do it. Also, while you're here, if you want to be like, hey Sid, thanks for warning us, you should go in-game right now and buy my helmet, which is out in-game. It's got my name on it and everything. Buy the helmet to show Ivory Tower. This will be the most purchased clothing item in the game. Okay, that's about it for the warning. In a bit.